Which one is the correct component of risk? Correct response. Events, likelihood, impact, source is the most accurate answer. Activities in managing risks by identifying, analyzing, assessing, minimizing, and trying to eliminate unwanted risks are. Well picked. Understanding risk management is the correct answer. Risk assessment consists of. Exactly. Identification, analysis, evaluation makes sense, and it is right choice. Envisage overall objectives and ensure the implementation of risk management in Islamic financial institutions. You chose board of director, and it is correct. Balanced corporate governance. A system where entities are directed and controlled is the definition of. Strong choice. Corporate governance is the right answer. Providing guidance on the characteristics of effective and efficient risk management is the aim of DASH. Nicely done. Risk management principles is a solid answer. What is the second step of the risk management process in Australia, New Zealand standard as ISO 3D6 Smart move. Identify risks is an accurate answer. DASH is the process of identification, analysis, acceptance of uncertainty in investment decisions. Correct. Risk management is the right answer. The acceptable degree of relative variation in the achievement of a goal is the definition of DASH. Smart pick. Risk tolerance is the correct choice. The risk management process based on ISO 30100 Thor 2018 consists of 6 processes, namely accept. Right choice. Risk control is the best answer. Which of the following is not included in Ham Treasury's Orange Book risk management process? Good job. Your answer, risk profile, works well here. The implementation of enterprise risk management causes the achievement of objectives to be. Good thinking. Safer is the right answer. Based on ISO 31000-2018, risk management objectives are implemented in organizations, namely. Right again. Create and protect value is a valid answer. One of the definitions regarding the influence of uncertainty on goal achievement refers to. Clear logic. Your choice ISO 3D1000 is sound and 100% true. Risk can be defined as DASH and severity of the event and undesired consequences of a DASH. Solid response. Uncertainty's activity is a valid choice. The influence of uncertainty on the achievement of company goals or targets is called DASH. Bravo, risk is the answer. Which of the following answer is not referred to risk management process? Sharp thinking. Risk transfer is the right choice. The risk-based audit implemented at PPGB is a series of risk management frameworks. Perfect. Implementation is the correct choice. Dash, risk involves storms and other acts of nature that are beyond anyone's control. You got it? Your choice natural is right. What is not included in the principles of risk management based on ISO 3D1000 is DASH. Great thinking. Transparent and inclusive is the right choice. The correct steps or sequence in the assessment in the risk management process are. Well done. Risk identification, risk analysis, risk evaluation is the right choice. Ensuring that treatment plans have been implemented effectively is the goal of DASH. Nice selection. Monitoring and survey is the correct and valid answer. A risk strategy by which the company concerned handles its own risks is called DASH. Excellent choice. Risk retention is the right answer. In implementing risk management, risk is managed and becomes the responsibility of. Great job. Each unit is the accurate answer. Risk treatment options that can be used to manage risk are as follows, except DASH. Excellent. Identifying risks is a brilliant choice. Risk management principles according to ISO 31000 2018 with serial number 1R. Nice work. You chose value creation and protection, and it is correct. The ability to identify and eliminate unacceptable risks is the understanding of. Well reasoned. Safety is the correct choice. Which year was the Australia-New Zealand Standard AS/INZs 4360 first published? Valid point. 1995 is true. Operational risk, reputation risk, and Sharia risk are classified under DASH. You're right. Non-financial risk is the correct answer. The effect of uncertainty on achieving company goals or targets is called on track. Risk is the correct answer. The types of impacts in the Telkom impact table are as follows, except. Good thinking. It is the right answer. Risk is the uncertainty that impacts the target is the understanding of. On track. Risk is the correct answer. The following is a step-by-step approach to risk management, except. You got it? Your choice justification is right. Outsourcing some of your company's work can be a way of dash risk. Well done. Transferring is the right choice. Risk terminology with regards to eliminating the risk completely. Great job. Risk avoidance is the accurate answer. Failure of the borrower to pay its debt obligation may refer to. Right choice. Credit risk is the best answer. The following are the principles of risk management, except dash. Nice work. You chose status, and it is correct. What is not included in the risk treatment strategy, namely dash? Sharp thinking. Non-mitigation is the right choice. The following is a framework for risk management, except dash. Nicely done. Feasibility is a solid answer. The following are risk identification techniques, except dash. Correct response. Professional risk certification is the most accurate answer. The risk level classification in the Telkom impact table is Bravo. Very high, high, medium, low, very low is the answer. What is not included in the treatment of potential risks is perfect, prevent, reduce, accept, redirect is the correct choice. Making a disaster recovery plan is a form of risk response. You chose reduce impact, and it is correct. The use of third-party partners is a form of risk response. Smart pick. Transfer is the correct choice. Public relations activities are a form of risk response. Valid point. Reduce impact is true. The level of risk is assessed taking into consideration. Smart move. likelihood, probability, and impact. Impact is an accurate answer. The level of risk that we can still accept is called. Well picked. Risk appetite is the correct answer. The following are risk management techniques. Accept. Excellent choice. Transpose is the right answer. Below are the conventional views on risk. Accept. Clear logic. Your choice risk sharing is sound and 100% true. Loss prevention programs are a way of dash risk. Good job. Your answer reducing works well here. The risk value after control is called dash. Exactly. Current risk makes sense, and it is right choice. What is the purpose of risk management? Right again. All true is a valid answer. What is the content of ISO 31000-2000A? You're right. Principles and guidelines is the correct answer. Loss prevention programs include a dash. Great thinking. All of the above is the right choice. Insurance is a form of risk response. Excellent. Reduce impact is a brilliant choice. Things that can pose a risk are dash. Nice selection. Reason is the correct and valid answer. Training is a form of risk response. Strong choice. Reduce likelihood is the right answer. The risk level we expect is called. Well reasoned. Expected risk is the correct choice. Some ways to manage risk are dash. Solid response. All of the above is a valid choice. How many framework in COSO? Correct. 5 is the right answer. How many concepts are there? Great job. 3 is the accurate answer. Risk occurs if we have. You chose objective, and it is correct. How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format. You're right. Contact Narayan Changda is the correct answer.